Donald John Trump shocked the establishment this week, winning this cycle's edition of election, despite losing the popular vote to Hillary Clinton. Voter data indicates the New York businessman's attention to rural America may have given him the boost to overcome huge deficits in major metropolitan areas.
I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me.
The celebrity businessman will now pivot to being the 45th president of the United States as the jockeying for cabinet positions begins in earnest. Garnering the most attention in the countryside will be the next Secretary of Agriculture. Trump had assembled a 70-member task force during the campaign, filled with lawmakers and donors. He believes the group will help him choose the next head of USDA, as well as chart a course for agricultural policy. Trump has vowed to get tough on trade, calling for a more level playing field, or at least an improvement for the United States. Both candidates were against the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and Trump called the treaty bad for American workers. Even in light of his call for dumping the most recent policy, agricultural advocacy groups cite the need for foreign markets to help boost demand for U.S. corn, soybeans, and other farm products. During the 2014-15 marketing year, roughly 13% of all production was exported to more than 100 different countries. The top destinations for those producers were Japan, Mexico, and Colombia. Farmers have been encouraged by the president-elect's stance on biofuels. He addressed the Iowa Renewable Fuel Summit membership back in January.
The RFS, which is Renewable Fuel Standard, is an important tool in the mission to achieve energy independence for the United States. I will do all that is in my power as president to achieve that goal.
The EPA, another target during the campaign, is slated to release final renewable fuel standards by month's end. Climate change advocates will likely see a foe at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Trump campaigned to cancel the Paris Climate Accord. The nominee says regulations are getting in the way of the energy business. Crude fought an early sell-off to finish their day higher after the polls closed. Overnight trading on stock markets around the world experienced a sell-off on the likelihood of a Trump presidency. U.S. markets whipsawed as the Dow jumped 257 points and encroached within a hair's breadth of all-time highs on Wednesday, and then set a record Thursday. Trump will have a Republican-controlled House and Senate to work with by the time he takes the oath of office in January. While some lawmakers have called for splitting supplemental food policy from the agricultural safety nets, the president-elect has vowed to keep the Farm Bill, as we know it, together. For Market to Market, I'm Paul Yeager.